listen, guys, I wouldn't hate on this game, but specifically the resident Gaylord over at AEW, Kenny Omega, who likes to stick his fingers in guys' assholes live on air in the ring in Japan and be in gay tag teams and all that sort of stuff, is saying that this game, and people are repeating this, it's going to be like WWF No Mercy. And I am disgusted by that particular fucking statement, okay? If they hadn't made that claim, then I wouldn't be as hard on this game as I'm about to be. Because they're claiming all sorts of shit that their asses cannot fucking cash here, okay? This game is nowhere close to WWF No Mercy. It just isn't. And WWF No Mercy is arguably one of the best wrestling games, but no one ever talks about WWE Day of Reckoning on the fucking GameCube, okay? Those are like the two best wrestling games. But this game's not even close to No Mercy, let alone Day of Reckoning, in terms of game modes. Now, disclaimer, I don't know for a fact there isn't going to be any cage matches or any roofed cage matches, or if there's a coming in the season pass, but why is there a season pass for this fucking game anyway? Because if you're not telling us what's coming in the season pass, you're not advertising the season pass. This game is the worst advertised game ever. But it's like a live service wrestling game. Are you fucking serious? How is that bringing it back to the roots of No Mercy, a game that just launched? And yeah, and it launched buggy, but at least it fucking launched with all its fucking content up front. So, there's no evidence so far there's any cage matches. We've got gay Mario Party minigames. Thank you. That's what I want in wrestling games. To play baseball and all that fucking shit. To play fucking Minesweeper. No, we want to do wrestling. So that's complete waste of resources. Where's the cage matches? Where's the cage matches with the roof? Where's the War Games matches? AEW's had War Games matches. Why are they not in the fucking game? Okay? And one of the biggest flaws of this game is you can only have 4 people playing the game at the same time in the ring. Okay? It's 2023. That was fine for Nintendo 64. It's 2023. These games should go online. Okay? And you should have like your Casino Battle Royale, which is effectively the Royal Rumble, and that the ring should just like fill up with wrestlers. They should be able to have way more than 4 people in the ring at a time. 23 years on. Yet you can't do that? How can you not do that? It doesn't make sense. Why? So you can't have 4 people in the ring. There's no evidence, again, I don't know 100%, but there's no evidence that there's a guest referee option. I'm pretty sure that will be on the front screen. Okay? Again, a featured fucking mode in all wrestling games, WWF No Mercy had a guest referee mode. So why is that not in the game? Okay? No cage matches. That was in WWF No Mercy. Yes, they didn't have the fucking Hell in a Cell, but that was fucking put into later games. This game comes later. It should have that game mode. Okay? There's no entrances. The entrances are just to the front of the ramp, like they were in the TNA game that came out 10 years ago or whatever, right? This is what they're doing. It's a half-arsed game like the TNA game was. It was made by Midway Games. This is the quality I'm expecting here. Okay, I'm expecting a half-arsed creator wrestler, as many people have said. I'm expecting, there's a story mode, but there's a story mode in all wrestling games. There's a story mode in the Acclaim wrestling games, the Legends of Wrestling. They all have story modes, and they're all fun to play. But this game is lacking so much content, you wonder why they would put a story mode in. Why not focus on game modes? I'd much rather have cage matches, Falls Count Anywhere, but also being able to fight backstage. That doesn't seem to be in the game. But you can bet your ass you can ride around on the fucking gay skateboard. It's like, priorities were not thought of when they made this game. What is the priorities here? They got a ladder match, they got the Royal Rumble, and then they got a 1-on-1, a 2-on-2, a 3-on-3, and a 4-way. Okay, now I know there's going to be options under those options for what you can do with those options, but clearly they wanted to make the ladder match and the exploding barbed wire death match on the front screen visible, so you select them from there, rather than being, you select a 4-way match and then it's a ladder match, right? Now, that's not to say that ladder match is even possible in a 4-way match, because we don't know, because no one's selected ladder match. We've not seen ladder matches. There's no ladder match gameplay, right? This is a joke, man. Even the TNA game had Ultimate X. Something unique. The only unique thing they have in this wrestling game that we can tell is the exploding barbed wire deathmatch. That's it. That's the whole fucking bit, okay? It's like bra and panties matches in Day of Reckoning. You're going to play it once and you're never going to play it again. It's useless. All right? This is dumb. Why can't we get more fucking people in the ring? Why can't we have a War Games fucking matches 5-on-5 online with a fucking cage? How hard is this? It's been 23 years, man, since No Mercy came out. How is this a thing? If No Mercy got put onto the Nintendo Switch fucking emulation, or you just fucking went on emulation yourself on the PC, I'm sure you could do this. You could play No Mercy online, and it would have more content in this game. Why is that a factor? Why is that a thing? It blows my mind. It's coming in the next season. We don't know what's coming in the next season. Why is Matt Hardy locked behind a fucking paywall? Why is he locked behind the fact you have to buy the game day one? Okay, what if I don't buy the game day one? What if I buy it like later down the line when I hear more about the game? And like, oh, cage matches are in the game now. Oh, this is in the game now. Oh, they made it better. And then I don't get Matt Hardy? Why? If you want people to buy the game now, don't lock off Matt Hardy. Put the fucking content in the game to make people want to buy it. Who wants to buy a game that you don't even know is going to have any fucking content in it? Where is the referee matches? Where's the fucking Iron Man matches? Is that going to be hidden in there somewhere under the options? Why is that not on the front screen? Why have you layered it like this? Why didn't you do the menu the same way Day of Reckoning did the menu? Okay, so you can see all the game modes as people select things. Right? This is like dumb. Okay, you see like the Day of Reckoning menu, it starts with exhibition. You click exhibition, and then you can go single, tag team, triple threat, fatal 4-way, handicap matches. Is there handicap matches here? I don't see a handicap match option. Where's 2 versus 1? It's not there. It's not there. We've got 3-way, 4-way, 1-on-1, and 2-on-2. Now, do you select 3-way and then you can move into different teams? Can you have handicap matches? I don't know. What if you just want to fight your 2 friends who can't play the game very good and you're like a fucking wrestling god? Okay, like JBL. Why can't you have handicap matches? Why is that not in the game? So in like Day of Reckoning, you've got normal matches, hardcore matches, which should be in here, obviously. And then, but I just think there'll just be like an option to toggle it to, where it's like anywhere for. Ladder matches, table matches. Where's the table matches? Surely table matches are in the game. I mean, they're not that hard to program. Once you put someone through the table, that's it. You win the match. That's it. That's the concept. Okay, there's going to be tables in the game, I assume. So why is there no table match where you actually put someone through the table to win the match? Okay, that blows my mind. And we got Steel Cage and Hell in a Cell. All right. We've also got, like I say, Iron Man matches, bra and panties matches. And in No Mercy, you had Royal Rumbles where you could have Team Royal Rumbles where you were like essentially on the same fucking team. Mad. Like, these old games have so many more options. And I'm looking at this game, I'm like, where is the fucking game modes? I'm like blown away. Why? And this game has like probably the worst fucking marketing behind it. I'm like scouring the internet to find any fucking info about this game, and I'm finding nothing. Absolutely not. They won't tell us anything. Why can't, even if they aren't ready to show it, but they should be because the game's coming out in like 2 days. Like, Where's the cage matches? And if the cage matches aren't coming, why not just say they're coming in the next season? But why have you got to buy the next season to get cage matches? Surely the season is for like wrestlers, which I don't care about, because I don't care about AEW's fucking product. I don't care about their wrestlers. I want to create a wrestler and play the fucking game with my friends. And maybe do the fucking season mode. And it's mad, man. This game badly needs a fucking demo. Because it's all gameplay. There's no fucking game modes here. So what's the point in buying it? We already know that Day of Reckoning is like an amazing wrestling game. We already know that fucking No Mercy is an amazing wrestling game. Why are we buying a game 23 years newer that doesn't do any more than those games, or even comes close to comparing to those games? Why? Why does it not fucking come close? Surely it's AEW, right? So they should have all this stuff that I'm talking about. And it's all just a big misunderstanding, right? Because this game's been in development for like 2 or 3 years, right? And this is all just a fucking... Because it was mentioned in 2020 this was in development. And then it was delayed from then. And now it's like been 3 years after that. And you're telling me there's no cage matches. You're telling me there's no fucking table matches. You're telling me there's no Iron Man matches. You're telling me there's no fucking... Like... Is there like a 4-way elimination? Like Survivor Series rules where you can get eliminated out of the match, where there's like 4 of you. One guy gets pinned. He's out of the match, but then 3 of you still carry on, and then you pin the other guy, and then there's 2 of you still in the match. And then the last guy is the guy that pins the other one at the end. So it's like, is that in the game? Like, there's so much things you can do with a fucking wrestling game, because... And these guys are supposed to be like super fucking like marks for themselves and love wrestling so much. So these guys should be in prime position. Kenny Omega should be in prime position to have all the fucking like matches like what they want in the game, so that it can. But he's clearly failed. Like, these developers have failed. He's failed. The company AEW has failed to make a game that's any fucking good. Like, what have they done? It's such a disappointment, man. A wrestling game now should be like, I want to see like 8 players. And even if like, maybe you can't do 8 players with like 1 ring or something. But like, why not have 2 rings? It's a game. Why not make the ring bigger when you have 8 people in it or something? Like, there's stuff you can do because it's a game. Okay? So, I don't buy these excuses. Like, some of these games can already do this. Okay? They don't have the gameplay, but they can do, like, more people in the ring. Why can't this game do that? Why can't this game have fucking cage matches? Why can't they have fucking Hell in a Cell type matches? Why can't they have War Games type matches? Why can't they have all these fucking game modes? It's so disappointing, man. The TNA game that came out for the 360, okay, first of all, it came with the behind the scenes disc at no extra cost, which had like 3 fucking classic TNA matches on it to watch, okay. It came with a poster. This game ain't coming with this stuff. And it came with the Ultimate X, which was a unique match in TNA, the Ultimate X, right? So you could play that. That was something. You know, it had that gimmick. And then it had just your basic matches, right? And that game was not really a letdown because everybody knew it was kind of shitty. It was a game that you got like secondhand or whatever. Like, I did not buy that fucking game. I think I don't know if it was new or secondhand, but I definitely didn't get it on launch day, right? Okay. And, you know, it's not that great of a game. It was okay. I was just kind of a big fan of TNA at the time, but it was an okay game. And that's all this is going to be. It's going to be an okay game. But that TNA game, nobody ever claimed that TNA game was ever going to be anything. No one ever claimed that TNA game was going to be as great as WWF No Mercy in N64. That is a bullshit lie by AEW here. Unless they're fucking hiding all their best shit until after the game comes out, which, why would you ever do that? Why would you ever do... If this game is supposed to fucking be the greatest fucking game, fucking show us it. Fucking show the gameplay. But no. We've not seen any backstage fucking action. There's been no fucking backstage brawls and nothing like that. Okay? How can we reenact the moment where CM Punk is like doing up his duffel bag and then Kenny Omega and the Bucks burst through the fucking door and a brawl ensues in the back if we can't fight in the back? Do you know what I mean? We can't do it. We can't do it. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand why. Why? Why is a game 23 years newer missing game modes from a game that it's supposedly copying? Okay? They said themselves they are going for the gameplay and the game modes, you would assume. Because what's the point in having the gameplay if you don't have the game modes from a game that came out 23 years ago? Alright? If you're claiming you're basing your fucking game on this game that came out 23 years ago, I expect it to be as good as that game, bare minimum. And it isn't. It's not even close. No Mercy had like a pay-per-view option. It didn't fucking work. But why can't it work in this game? It had a King of the Ring option. It didn't fucking work, but why can't it work in this game? No Mercy had so much shit. Backstage. Like a pool room. A fucking locker room. And it had like... you could go out in the car park and fight. You could change the settings on the Royal Rumble and have it to where you could have it so, well, you get eliminated by knocking somebody out or a pinfall or a submission, right? And then you like go in the back and like fight in the back, and it's like a Royal Rumble, and then people just keep coming in. And then you got the survival mode where you can like unlock characters and stuff, where it's like a Royal Rumble, but you just keep playing it and unlocking stuff. There's so much stuff in No Mercy, man. And it's like, why is this not... Why is this not in any other fucking game? And they're basing the game on this fucking game, so there's no fucking excuse. You don't get the out of, oh, well, these devs aren't as talented, and then... Well, then what? Then fucking get the right devs. AEW is a multi-million fucking dollar fucking organization. They got millions. So get the right people to make the game. Do it right. And then don't make stupid claims if you can't do it. If you can't fucking be as good as No Mercy, then don't make the claim. Don't make the claim that it's going to be a No Mercy. Because it's nowhere close. It's nowhere close. Feel free to subscribe, guys. I'll see you later.